So, last we left off, you had continued further down into the dungeon, heading down into the 3rd level, taking care of a couple of the cave dwellers and some rather problematic spiders that were in the area down here. I think attempted is the right word. Attempted some diplomacy with a drow mage that was guarding the door that is before you. That was an interesting process. And after leaving, dealing with those spiders a little further in, taking a short rest, you've then come back. Racina and Gordonian, who had been left up on the floor before, or Racina on the floor before, Gordonian coming down later, you proceed down, you come through, you find a catacombs to your left with footprints that clearly match your companions in the dust going through it. Following those, you go through, and yes, coming to the opening of a hallway, you hear the unmistakable sound and pressure wave of a fireball go off. Bit of frantic motion for a second, and continuing a little further down the corridor, you hear the sound of a door slam open. Just around the corner there. I will have everyone roll initiative, please.
Ooh. Ooh, Sylvanas with the nat 1.
Yep.
Alright. Down to their turn.
I think I'm meant to have a larger dark vision.
What's your vision set to? 60 foot should be?
Oh, he doesn't have any now.
Yep, let me fix that.
Yeah, it got
for
reset
you.
at the beginning of the last session.
Yeah.
There you go. That should fix your vision for you. Alright.
Thank you.
So, you three down in the room below, 4 creatures come running out of the doorway, ready to attack you, which indeed they do.
Oh no.
They are reptilian-looking, almost humanoids, with pale white skin and red highlights on the edges of their scales, tall crest coming from the top of their flat head, and long central claws on their hands, with which they strike at you. Yeah, 2 of them will come up and take the 2 up
Wait,
here.
is it turn order out of order?
No.
No, he just.
Turn order is
So
correct, effectively, but it's
Okay.
you had been sitting there for a second, and then it got to their turn, and they burst through the door.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Fun. Alright. So they make 3 attacks each. The record.
Nice.
Yes. 1 with each of their large clawed hands, and 1 lunging to bite at you. So, Sylvanas, that is a 15 to hit, and the other two definitely miss.
Yeah, they all miss then.
Okay. And that was worse.
Woo.
So you, anticipating something going wrong, you're already standing ready. Seeing them come through, you actually, I think you've got your halberd, your glaive out anyway. So you quite effectively managed to fend them off with that. Tanolith.
Okay.
That one is a 21 to hit. Is the only
That'll
those that
hit.
would. And would a 17 hit?
No.
So again, flurry of claw strikes at you. One of them manages to land.
Okay.
For 5 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay, and you said the other ones missed?
Correct.
Can I use a reaction to...
Absolutely.
Then I'm gonna do a riposte. Okay, let me do a attack. Using my long sword. 21.
That'll absolutely hit.
And that is 7 slashing, plus since that was a riposte, I technically get another 1d8 damage.
Roll a d8.
Is that gonna go? And that's another 5. Why did it get sent? It didn't get sent. So that was another 5. So 12 total.
I'll take your word for it. It's fine.
I saw it pop up in D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Cool. So again, you two, you also ready for this attack to come. You managed to parry off the first one and get a very solid cut through its gut in the process. But the other lunges in and manages to strike at you as you're in the middle of that attack.
Okay.
Alright. Health. First thing you notice though, with these creatures coming quite close to you, you notice that they reek. There is something very fundamentally unnatural about them, and they offend your senses. Can you please make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Okay. 18.
You're used to this kind of thing. You're well trained to deal with it. What do you wish to do?
Alright, I want to...
Also, this
Use
is
my
one that's
bonus-
very much bleeding at this point.
I will use my bonus action to reapply Hunter's Mark on this guy.
Okay.
And then I will disengage because I don't want the disadvantage.
Alright.
So I'll just move back to just out of sight, or like just out of the range.
Yeah, all good.
And that'll be
Sylvanas.
my turn.
I'm gonna take bonus action disengage and come up here,
Okay.
and then I will
Dead ones.
what's it called? Attack with my rapier twice against the one in front of me.
Okay.
When I
Roll
find,
the
there
hit.
it is.
Before you do, you have started your turn within 5 feet or from it. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. 17.
Easy. You are not of this world either. You're not offended by it quite as much.
I rolled 2 11s. I'm assuming those both miss.
Those will both hit.
Oh, okay, awesome.
These are large, clumsy creatures. They are fast, fast in the way they attack, but much else that they do is fairly slow and brutish.
Alright, so the first one is 13.
With that, it goes down. It was
Oh.
quite thoroughly damaged by Tanleth's strike a minute ago. That's a few seconds ago.
Can I redirect my second attack to the other one or nah?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, and then the second one is 6 damage to that one. Because I don't get sneak attack twice.
Yeah, that'll be why you got the 13. Excellent.
And that's my turn. Oh, actually, no. I'll move over here and end my turn.
Yeah, still under the effects of disengage, regardless, but
Yep.
doesn't much matter. Tanalith, please make a Constitution save for me.
Okay. 18.
Well hardened by combat, you've experienced far worse things than this.
Alright.
Um,
I am going to.
And everyone's really good with their constitution.
Yeah, they're rolling really well.
I'm
10
gonna
having a
move-
+5 helps as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward on top of the dead guy.
It's sticky. Yes.
And I'm gonna attack this guy.
Go for it. That hits.
Okay. For 7 points.
Excellent.
And then, you know what? I'll apply my sweeping attack maneuver. And sweep and attack this guy as well for an additional. Where is the? Will this work if I hit that? No, not all 4. Just 1.
It does give them in order, so that's 3.
Yeah. All right, so 3 points on this guy. I don't know why
They
they.
have 19 damage.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
No.
But yeah, so that would be an additional 3 to him, and then my second attack on this guy is 19 to hit.
That
And
definitely
that's
hits.
another 7 points.
And that'll do it.
And then
You swing through enough to then hit the guy beside him, leaving a deep gash in the first one. Come back around and strike at that same wound again, making it even deeper.
nice. And I think that is it for me.
Alright. Gordonian. You have heard the sound of a fireball, followed a few seconds later by a door slamming open and the frantic sounds of combat for a little deeper in.
Probably not much to worry about. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Happens all the time. Remember the other day when we did a double fireball? Crazy.
Yes, Gordonian was one of the ones doing the fireball.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do a fireball right now, please.
No, it's not.
I mean, you already did the one. I mean, come on, guys. You just joined the party.
You are muted, by the way, if you're explaining what you're doing.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying I use sprint. I take a sprint action down here
Excellent.
and end my turn, I guess.
Do you have anything you can do with your bonus action? I don't know that you would do. I think Wizard is
Sorry, I think all my
short.
spells are actions or reactions.
You've got Misty Step. Not that that's helpful. No.
Yeah.
Right in there.
Yeah.
Do I take
Wizard-
the Constitution saving throw or?
No. So you can definitely smell them, but it's not overpowering enough yet.
Okay, cool.
Rusina.
I'm gonna run 20 feet. And I'm gonna go 10 more down here. I think I can just barely see this guy, right? Just
You've
barely?
got sightlines.
Okay, I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to go for an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Sounds good.
That is a 22. Does that hit?
22 definitely hits.
Yep. That's it. Second one hits. That's an 8.
No, that one doesn't hit.
Okay.
I think that's the first missed attack from you guys.
Wait till my
But,
turn.
starting out strong. I'm going to do 6 damage. Was it force? Yeah, force damage. And I'll push him back 10 feet.
Doesn't make much of a difference. He being quite dead by that.
Okay.
The blast of destructive energy hits him square in the chest, and hurls him back and that section of his chest another 5 feet.
Did I get him? Was that super cool?
Let me just check. What's their intelligence? Not enough to run. He's going to rush up and try and take down this fighter. That is the best, is a 16 to hit. No.
Nope.
Rushes up and lashes at you and just scrapes off your shield. Kel.
I almost got a turn where I had Hunter's Mark up already before my turn started. I almost did.
Sorry, mate.
One of these days I'll get 2d8 extra damage instead of just 1.
You need to put your hunter's mark on something with more hit points.
Sorry.
Alright, well, reapply Hunter's Mark on this guy.
We can keep him around for you.
No,
We can just do a lot of defense.
no, it's
What
fine.
is it? Dodge actions. We can do a lot of dodge actions until you can get your shot off.
Watch I miss both those arrows on the following turn. Actually, I don't know if that's possible with these guys. My minimum hit is 1. Anyway, and then I'll just shoot to hit. Longbow attack.
Go for it.
17.
That'll definitely hit.
And damage. And Hunter's Mark damage is
Excellent.
14.
Excellent. With that, you see it rush up to your to attack your friend, striking at his shield, and you put an arrow clean through his eye.
Alright.
Oh, that was easy.
Now imagine how much
that
damage
was
that
wave
would have
1.
been.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, you made it sound like this was gonna be so tough last week. And I'm like, okay.
Gordonian and Rusina come to save the day. Are we still in initiative?
Still in initiative effectively. I will wrap back around to top of initiative unless you want to move quickly.
I will move since it's still my turn anyway. I
Yep.
will move to here.
Sounds good. Sorry, just make a perception check for me,
Okay.
just while you're there.
26. Nat 20.
Ooh.
You notice the end of the world.
You look closely at the walls and you notice that there are lots of ones and zeros there really closely, and then it comes back to regular stone.
You do notice of that stone though, that the room beyond has veins of what look like gold running through very intricately. You very much recognize this as a styling of dwarven architecture to maintain this kind of thing. You will also see two other details of note. There is distinct damage to it that matches the claws of these things that have just come out, as though they were mining away at this gold. With natural 20, you would also notice quite quickly, it doesn't quite look like gold. Your eye is good enough to notice that it is pyrite.
Dang, no paying off my
Fool's gold.
no paying off my debt today.
Man.
And the ceiling is quite thoroughly covered in webs as well.
Of course.
Well, gotta turn around.
I think the line of the door will obscure in much more detail than that.
Yeah.
Sylvanus.
Yep. So look. Yeah, you can get to about there. And then what's in here? There's like a room with 2 doors.
He did say it was wave 1. Maybe you don't go in.
I mean, we could. This room's like nice and clean and good for defense.
It's-
That one's real messy now.
I wouldn't exactly call it clean.
It's cleaner than the other one where it has dead bodies and things.
Yeah.
I'll use bonus action dash. Yep, just like stepped out here. Yeah, there's just 2 doors and it's like nice open room. I just call that out. And then I'll
Okay.
step back to here. And then my turn.
10.
Okay.
Also, it doesn't have to be wave defense if we turn into the wave and rush them.
Exactly.
I do like that plan.
That sounds like a great plan.
Oh wait, I have none of my mobility spells. Maybe that doesn't sound like a great plan.
Just checking the. I can actually get to. Alright, yeah, alright. So I'm gonna go in.
You're just leaving your seat behind.
Don't worry, I'll catch up.
Get to there. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Because I can't. I will wait. See what happens.
Yep. Gordonian.
Okay. I'll move past the dead bodies and into the Fool's Gold room.
Yep.
And as I pass the dead bodies, do I need to make the Constitution throw then, or just are they already dead?
They are already dead, yes. They definitely stink. But you're able to move past them without them actively projecting that scent onto you, more or less. Without breathing on you.
So they stink less dead.
Yeah,
Yes.
the stink is a little further away. I mean, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. I think you're the only one who hasn't, apart from Rissina. Especially walking past a large pile of them, yeah. Okay. It is quite powerful. Let me bring my stat block back up so I can remember what it does. Yeah. With that, yeah, walking past the large pile of them freshly dead and bleeding out, it is quite overwhelming. You are poisoned until the start of your next turn.
Let me find the thing for that.
It's just disadvantage on a few things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can someone? I've lost dark vision.
Oh,
The only way I
no, you,
know what?
you should still have dark vision on.
No, I.
What's going on?
Can you not say?
Remember you muted in Discord. You probably
Sorry,
put on
yeah,
Twitch talk.
the vision isn't working.
Do you want to delete your character and re-add them?
Sure, I'll just send the image.
If you delete your token and re-add it from the library thing, that should work.
Yeah.
I'll ping where you
Like
were,
that.
more or less.
Just
There
drag
you
it in. Is that better?
You do not need to emit light.
Can you see Gordonian?
Is he muted?
I am just waiting for Roll20 to come back.
Okay.
In any case, Rosina.
I can see now. Cool.
Excellent.
I would like to. I'm gonna rush forth 30 feet and look around to see what's going on.
You
Everyone's
see
dead.
what you see before you.
Cool. Everyone's dead.
Everything in this room.
Yeah. I give a wave to Kelth. And I say, "Hey, what's going on? Where are we going?" I mean, I know where we're going. I'm the guide. We're going this way, and I'm going to.
Can you make a history check for
Right.
me?
Oh yes, I'd love to. With my -1 to history, 12.
Um,
I think it's great that our guide is -1.
let me see.
You want me to make a
You haven't
religion
got.
check instead?
Yeah, go ahead and make a religion check as well.
Oh, okay. I was just messing around. That's a 7.
Okay. You have no idea what this. You have no real idea what this temple was designed for. But you definitely have some memory of spiders and demons.
Ooh.
Can't specifically place much more than that, but make of it what you will.
I would like to shout out, everyone, watch out for spiders.
Convenient timing. Caleb, you
Oh,
would
no.
see descending from the obscuring webs behind Sylvanus. That one. A giant spider comes out of the dark in the web and strikes at Sylvanus, being the one who is close there.
Would I be able to finish my turn first?
Oh,
or-
yes, of course. Sorry.
Thank you. No, that's definitely alright. Actually, now I'm trying to figure out what I would do. Because I can partially see the spider. Would it have dropped during my turn?
It's dropping at the and all this is happening fairly simultaneously, so it's hard to judge what
Fair
happened, what the proper order of things is.
Can I try to save Sylvanus with attacking the spider?
Um,
Would I be able to see? That's the thing.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's a 10. So, probably not.
And Spider got a natural 20 on its stealth check, so...
Cool. No spider here. Okay. Now I'm just gonna run blindly into this room, probably.
Yeah.
See what everyone can do.
Because that would be
Oh, hey,
your
Sylvanus.
action to...
Because that would be what I... to run in, yeah. And that's what I would reasonably do.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Your guide is here. Don't worry. You can throw out that old map. I know where we're going.
I might just hold on to it for the moment.
Yeah.
then-
Anyway,
Would you-
yes,
Did
you
say I saw the
get
spider
a...
falling?
What was that, sorry?
Did you say that I see the spider falling?
Yes, you definitely have a line of sight to see the spider descending down to strike at Sylvanus, being the one who is most conveniently there. Whoop. Help if my dice doesn't jump out of the dice tray. That is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 10 points of piercing damage. And can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh, that wasn't as good.
No, it was not. That
Hey, who shut the
is-
door?
That is 5 points of poison damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yes, and it does not have a persistent poison effect.
Woo.
Alright. That is sufficiently its turn. I will deal with. Kale.
Maybe the spider has enough health. Alright, reapply Hunter's Mark on Spider. Because that's the only enemy I can see
Indeed.
as a bonus action, and then I will roll to hit the spider, I guess.
Go ahead.
16.
That will hit.
Oh wow, okay. And then damage. And where I lost Hunter's Mark. And Hunter's Mark damage will be 12 damage total.
Okay. Yeah. Seeing it drop down onto one of your allies, you loose an arrow and strike it quite solidly. Not enough to deter it from its attack, unfortunately. You do have a second attack.
And I will do the same thing. This time 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright, and damage and damage is only 8 damage this time.
Okay.
And then that will be my turn. I'm content being outside of that hallway.
It's probably a good plan for now. Sylvanus.
I'm sorry, my throat's being weird. I will use where is it? Hexblade's curse on it. And then I'll swing at it with my rapier twice.
Okay. That will hit. That will also
the
hit.
first sentence, yeah. Okay, so let me double check this so I can work it out. Alright, so... Oh, it's just short, that's annoying. So the first one is 12 damage because it's got the sneak attack plus 3 from Hexblade's Curse, and the second one is 13.
Yeah, you, with 2 deft strokes of your blade, you carve off 3 of its legs, and it drops, quite thoroughly defeated.
I'm getting sick of these spiders. These things are annoying. That's what my character says. And then I heal 8 points from the Hexblade.
Sounds good.
Racino agrees. Spiders really are the worst.
Burn them.
The only thing to damage me last session was also a spider.
Speaking of spiders, Tim, did you mean to add 2 spiders to the initiative?
Yeah, everything says it should be. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there.
Yes, that's true. The next wave.
Mhm.
Not eerie at all.
Mm-hmm.
Concerned about the room I'm in.
What spiders? There aren't any spiders in this dungeon.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little
Oh.
spiders that you can still see. Anything you want to do with the end of your turn, Sylvanus?
No, that's it.
Okay. Rusina.
Oh, it's my turn.
It is.
No, my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't it?
Yes.
No.
Tan. My bad.
Step right over me.
Handle it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, the DM, whatever the DM says is true, right?
I'm gonna come up to this door and take a look at this door here.
Take a look at the door itself.
Yeah. Can I open the door? Is it locked?
It does not appear to be locked. It also does not appear to be, well, make a investigation check or something like that to see if it's trapped or anything like that.
Yeah, this ought to be good. 9.
No, you don't even think to look for traps.
You got that right. All right, if it's not locked, I'm gonna go ahead and open it.
Yep. Are you going to just fully open it, or just open it a crack and then close it again, or something like that?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Racina yells, kick it down.
Yeah, let's kick open the door.
You certainly do so.
Oh.
And you see what you do.
Yay, more spiders.
Awesome.
And another drought.
I'm gonna move into the room to about here then.
Okay.
No, let's not do that. I'm like, wait, that's flanking me. No.
Little bit. Yeah, so that one is going to make an attack against you, because it was holding that attack. You're a far better fighter, though, and effortlessly parry that away.
Yep.
Why is there a black circle?
That was me, sorry. I'm just looking at ranges.
I
5
thought you just got a
got
hungered of Hadad or something. I was like, oh, rip.
Alright, so I guess
more.
we're gonna attack this guy here then.
Go ahead.
Yay! Where's my... There. 22?
A 22 will definitely hit.
13 points of damage.
Whew. That'll do it. You you rush into the room. They were waiting for you. They were not waiting for you. He strikes out at you, and you parry it away and thrust your blade through his chest, and he drops.
Aw, man.
Alright. You do have a second attack, and possibly a little more movement.
Oh, I do have more movement, don't I? Then I am going to move over to here.
Okay. He will also make his held attack against you.
No problem.
Once I find his actual stat block. That's a 15 plus whatever his to hit modifier is, which
If it's less than 5, he misses.
What's your armor class? 20?
20.
It is +4. So there you go. It was a good hit. It was a good attack. You're better. Okay. Ouch.
All right, so let's attack this guy here. Oh, 8.
That was a natural one
That's
anyway.
Yeah, that one. Oh.
So yeah, you rush forward to attack him, and he manages to parry it because he was already holding ready to attack you, and your blades meet. His short sword to your
Right.
long sword.
I'm gonna action surge it then.
I will just point
There
out
we
as
go.
well, not that I can see it on the camera or anyone else can see it, there is a far more dangerous looking enemy deeper in, which
Okay.
you may or may not be able to see, to be fair. Is there light in here?
Uh,
Yes, there is light, I think.
Is there a far more dangerous enemy? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay.
Sorry, just making sure you actually observe the room.
Oh, I did not see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm more
Well, then maybe
curious.
I won't action surge then.
Yeah.
We're gonna hold
But
that.
you took one of these guys down in one hit.
Yeah. We're good. You guys want to come in here?
Do you need a
Don't
hand?
rush
Tyler?
us.
We
Racina,
got more.
now it is your turn.
Mm. So I hear you need saving talent.
I think my character's also meant to have a 16, but
Oh yeah. His
should I
wait.
reroll?
Yes, you
or-
did. Sorry.
Gordonian got deleted.
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah,
came in.
Gordonian's got the lead.
Yeah.
He was before me.
I'm
Um,
gonna call out the 10
Sorry,
in
Racina, it's
between.
still not your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, what are your relative dexterities?
14.
Mine is
13.
13.
So actually,
Why
Racina
is
would
my
go first.
dexterity that high?
Lol.
Racina, it is your turn.
Yes. I would like to move. I can move into the room 25 feet. I'm going to look around and I'm going to rub my hands together and I'm going to cast Summon Greater Demon.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
You're gonna do what?
you're gonna do what now?
I think I misheard for a second there.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna mess with my character's head.
I see that at the end of the hallway seems to be a different, someone wearing different colored clothes, and I'm going to assume that they're the big bad guy, and I'm going to summon demon 60 feet away from me, in that direction.
Okay. Any particular demon?
I do. I was
Asmodeus.
thinking of Baldur.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Let me see if I've got a at all relevant
I actually
token.
made one.
Ah,
I already
He
got
made
it.
one.
your
He's
DM, you have
prepared.
complete
He's
purview to do that kind of thing, so go ahead.
Yeah.
You have the power.
I've already no, like you have access to it. I made the actual token. It's in the library thing.
Ah, excellent. Yeah,
So it's all yours.
good. Balgur is large, I do believe.
Yes, it
Racina
is.
woke up today, decided he wanted to summon a demon, and prepared.
Yes. He should be. Let's. How can I? Where's the
About there.
broadcast now? This should be 60 feet. Right about there.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it command. Kill the drow.
Okay.
Mhm.
You would
I
probably
believe it gets its own-
recognize. Sorry. The one at the end is a Drow priestess.
Ah.
So if you
Go
want
for
to
the
give that
priestess.
specificity, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Because otherwise it would just be all the Drow in the room.
I imagine it would go for the closest one anyway. And that
Yeah,
is
certainly it would.
increases.
Okay.
It should get its own initiative unless you wanted to act on my turn.
I'm happy to give it its own initiative. If you want to roll initiative for it.
I certainly will.
And find its stat
There's-
block.
That is a 22.
Woo!
Don't worry, I've got this, Tim. I've planned this out.
Good. Oh, good. I trust you.
Thank you.
I'm scared.
Demon turns around, consumes our souls.
No, we'll be fine.
I'm trusting
terrible
you to
charisma,
maintain it
folks.
as you do.
Yes,
Alright
so
then.
On its turn, at the end of its turn, it will make a charisma saving throw to attempt to escape.
Cool.
But I won't let that happen.
Okay. If that's your
Nothing to be
turn,
worried about.
Gordonian.
Turn.
I'll move up here. See,
There's a drow right in front of you.
I should actually set the camera to
I know.
see this one.
Okay.
and I'll.
Ah, I see what you're doing.
If you turn snapping off, it'll get you more accurate distance.
You want it about there.
So it's 20 feet. So it should be about.
So it'll be centered about there. Regardless, you are able to find a spot that encompasses them all. You're intelligent, you can find a spot easily enough. Engage that distance well. Yeah, about there.
It doesn't really matter. Point thing is, I get them. And now to roll damage, which is 8d6.
Boom.
Yeah.
Wait, is that one encompassing the drow or not?
I need to remake it so that it's correct
Okay.
size. Oh, did I send that to the map layer? Oops. Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Layer. GM layer.
Wow.
Thank you. Because the image fades out towards the edge, so it doesn't actually. The token
Yeah.
is larger than the actual apparent size of the thing. I'll remake it so that
Yeah.
it is correct.
Fair enough.
So should I roll 8d6 for
Please.
each? Please for 8d6 for each or one 8d6.
So it's one lot of 8d6, and it is applied to all of them. But they each get a dexterity saving throw. None of them have any particular proficiency in that save. What's your DC? I suppose I can check that myself. 14. No shit. Further spider saves. Oop. As do both of the drow. So, what is your damage total?
Sorry, 18.
18 on the 8d6.
Yeah, it wasn't very high.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, lots of ones and
Ooh,
2s.
yeah.
Nothing above a 4. Ouch. still quite a solid amount of damage to the enemies. All right.
I got 10 below the average.
Yeah. That was a very low roll.
Rip.
Rip.
Yeah. And the spider is not happy with that. And is going to hurl some web at you. That sounds about appropriate. That is a dirty 20, so that will hit anyone in the room. The spider hurls web at you, and you are restrained by it.
And
To Gordonian, that is, by the way.
yeah, can I do a? Can I use my sentinel attack since he's within 5 feet of me? And he attacks somebody who's not me.
Does that apply to ranged weapon attacks?
Just says when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack.
No, go for it.
Come on. 24.
Yep.
7 points of slashing.
Alright. So, singed by the fire from the back, and now 2 of its legs cut off by you, it is right at the limit. It's not going to hold on for much longer. Anyway, there's still 2 other spiders.
Would I have hit one of the other spiders?
This one got hit as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, by the way, can you turn off persistence on your measuring tool? This one is going to move. What is this speed, actually? 30 feet. It's going to be able to move to there and make a strike at you, Tanalith, being the one that he can actually get to, and not being sufficiently concerned about that demon that was someone behind it, because it was kind of distracted by a fireball in its face. That is a natural 20.
Oh, man.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Start with that. Oh, 8.
8,
Uh-oh.
okay. I'm not going to apply the critical damage effect to the poison. But that is 10 points of piercing damage and 7 points of poison.
Okay. I'm gonna do a. I think I still have a reaction this round, right?
No, because your Sentinel was your reaction.
Oh, that's right.
I may eventually give you some powerful magic item deeper in that will grant you additional reactions, but that won't be for a few levels yet.
Not a problem.
Multiple reactions in a turn is a very powerful effect.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Anyway, the Drow then are going to strike at you.
Of course they are.
Firstly, this one's going to come and attack Racina. That is a 16 to hit.
That does hit, yes.
Okay.
Actually, would I be able to have a feature? Where is it again? I'd like to impose disadvantage on that.
How so?
Entropic Award. Entropic Award. Once per short rest, when a creature makes an attack roll against you, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage. If it misses me, my next attack roll has advantage against it.
Huh. There you go.
You had it last level? Like, I believe
Yeah.
it's a level 6 feature.
Yeah, I just never made use of it. Didn't even notice it. That is now a 14, so it does miss.
14 does miss, which means I have advantage next turn if I decide to do that.
Excellent. I'm going to...
Yeah, and that's just any attack roll. Like, I could do that with Blast, which doesn't really make much sense, but anyway.
Yeah.
It's great.
That is a once per short rest feature, but still useful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yes, it's she winds up to swing at you, and just there is a glint of madness in your eye, and she deviates. These two do not have flanking against you, so we'll make their attacks individually. That is an 11 and a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Naturally. What is their attack damage? 1d6. They've not actually hit an attack yet.
Have they started getting scared is the thing.
Yeah.
They're doing so badly.
Alright.
That is 5 points of slashing damage against you.
Ooh, okay. I'm feeling it now.
Yeah, okay. Alright. And... Go process.
Does it see the big demon in front of it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just needing to decide what to make use of, because I have not spent a large amount of time figuring out what all the spells and features are.
Fair enough.
Next turn, we'll do that. Please wait while this feature loads.
Please wait while your Dungeon Master is loading.
Loading. Loading.
I didn't know we were playing one.
We joined the voice chat early before the time starts, the session starts, and it's just him saying over and over again, loading, loading, loading.
And just various tips rolling through.
So this is Drought Priestess.
No, I'm gonna do that. She's going to cast Conjure Animals and summon two giant spiders with intent to hold back this demon. They will go at the end of her turn, which I will actually mark them as such as being under her control, and they will attack the what do? They would flank. She is smart enough to have summoned them flanking. So they will each get their attacks on it. That is an 18 plus whatever it happens to be, and the other gets 11, which is not. What's the Balgura's armor class?
15.
10. That's a 16. So they both hit one.
Ooh. Get out a little notepad. Hell.
Yes. Or you can use the bubbles on it.
No, just a thing. Do you just want me to use the standard hit points?
Go ahead and roll the hit points as you've summoned it.
Okay. I'll just How much? Just tell me how much damage it does, so I can.
That
write
is
down.
13 points of piercing damage, and it needs to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Cool. Two Constitution saving throws. That is a 6 and a 22.
Okay. So 13 piercing and 8 points of
Say
poison damage.
8 points. Cool.
Yep. Alright.
So it takes 21 damage total.
Excellent. That is her turn. Kelf,
Alright.
back in your quiet little room off to the side here, you definitely hear the sounds of bad things are happening in the next room.
Do I want to go in the other room?
You are
I-
wanted
I-
in the other room.
Yes. I will go.
No, that's
to
right, Cal. We can deal with it.
I think the best I can do is right here. Without dash.
Yep. So you can certainly see a few enemies from there.
Alright, and then reapply Hunter's Mark on something that I hope won't die instantly. We'll
Wait,
say.
on the priestess? Is the priestess close enough?
Yeah, I think it's
She
just-
doesn't have he doesn't have line of sight to her.
Do I not have line of sight to.
Oh, yeah, you're not in the. are you
That
in
is
the
just a
room?
drow fighter.
Oh, that's the fighter.
Yeah.
The priestess is here, right?
No,
the
the
priestess
priestess
is
is
way
way
back.
Oh,
back.
okay. Oh, okay, never mind. I can't see the
I was
priestess.
marking that one as in get rid of that one.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, then yeah, Hunter's Mark on that one.
Alright.
Do I have enough line of sight for an attack? Though?
Yeah.
Okay. $28 to hit.
Yep.
That was too short of an at 20. Alright, damage and
That'll have a plus 10 to hit.
damage. Yep. 11 damage.
Easily enough. Again, the benefits of your Hunter's Mark kill.
Thank you.
And then I get one more attack, but I have no extra modifiers on it.
That's fine. You see the spider that you can see, heavily scorched on the back, missing 2 limbs. It's barely holding itself up, but he's still looking angry.
And I will attack said spider. That is a 28 or 24 to hit. That's it. So close to that 20.
Roll damage more for the sake
And-
of it.
6.
Yeah, okay, not too bad. But yeah, you plunge your arrow into it, and it also drops limb. Okay.
That was the lowest damage I could have possibly dealt with my bow.
Yeah, that's fine. It had 1 hit point.
Alright, and that will be my turn.
Okay. This spider then. Oh, okay. Is going to move up. Actually, who's here? No, it can't actually get anywhere useful there. It can, however, move through here and make an attack against the Baldur. That is a 15 to hit.
Damn, they're all ganging up on my Bulgura. Yeah, that hits.
You summoned a big thing.
Yeah, but
Big
he's
things
meant to
die.
bring cool things. Well, at least he's taking damage for us.
Yes. 8 points of piercing, and please make a con save.
Oh, I should check to see if. Oh wait, sorry. Did you say he's been taking poison damage?
Yes.
He is immune to poison damage.
Oh,
So I'm
excellent.
going to give him back the
Demons.
8 hit points that he lost.
Yep, excellent. In which
I think
case,
he
it's
took
just
8
the
last time.
it's just that latest batch of piercing damage. Then, cool.
How much piercing damage is
Wouldn't
that?
he also be resistant to it?
What do you mean?
The demon. Wouldn't the
Resistant-
demon be resistant to piercing, bludgeoning, and whatever
He's
from
not,
non-magical?
actually. It's,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
cold, fire, and lightning.
Oh, fair.
Oh, sorry, how much was the piercing damage they received?
8, I think I'd said. Although I might be wrong.
You might be, yeah, I think you're wrong, but I don't remember what it is, unless someone else remembers what it is.
Let's go with 6.
6? Okay. He's still got quite a big pool of health left,
That he does.
being a big thing.
Yes. Sylvanus,
Woo.
you can see what
On
you
the
do.
fray.
That's better. And then I walk in after the last thing I really heard apart from fighting was Tan asking for help, and I say, "It's all right, Tan. All things in good time." And then I cast Spirit Shroud, Radiant. I'll send
Okay.
it through because there's a bunch of details on it.
Yeah, thank you. So you
And
are
then-
concentrating. I will mark first.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm also concentrating.
Yeah, you've already got a blue mark, which
Okay,
is for the advantage. I realise.
I'm assuming both those hit.
So let me take a different one. Let's go green for the concentration.
Oh, Spirit
Both of those
Shroud.
will indeed hit.
Alright, the first one will do.
Any attack you make deals an extra 1d8 damage.
Yeah, it does that plus 1d8 Radiant. Let me roll the 1d8.
Hunter's
So
Mark is
which
also
one are you
concentration.
hitting, by the way?
The drow in front of me.
Yep.
So you
That,
get-
that first hit will do
damage.
it.
Yep.
So you get instant sneak attack? Somehow.
Yeah, basically gives me an extra sneak attack for it. It's great.
What
No,
is
no, I just
your
meant-
sneak attack rules at the moment?
Well, it's
I don't
there's
understand
one
how you
person
get-
within 5 feet of it. So if I'm hitting this,
yeah.
he's within 5 feet, so I get sneak.
Okay, gotcha.
And then so that drow in front of me is dead.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, and then I'll step forward, land the second hit on the spider,
Roll to hit.
which I have to roll for 1 second.
You don't have to apply sneak attack on the first attack.
Oh,
You would have been able to
I
see
know.
that the that he was already fairly damaged.
in that case, would I take the first sneak attack roll or the second sneak attack roll and add to the 5?
Take the existing sneak attack.
So that'd be 9 plus a d8.
Yeah.
Plus 7 radiant. So that's the amount of damage. That's 16 damage.
All right. Yeah, you stab the drow, duck and weave through, and plunge your rapier enveloped in various magical energies up into the belly of the spider, and do it quite a lot of damage. It screeches at you, and if it is given the chance, will bite you.
And then I will slow the movement of this drow by 10 feet.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Yeah, cool. Mr. Baldur.
Oh, wait. No, never mind. Oh,
So the actions that the Bulgura takes are technically up to you, Tim. So if you feel like you would be distracted by the
I
spiders,
trust
then
you
could be distracted by the spiders.
I trust you to manage it.
So the wording of the spell is that he does whatever I command until the spell ends. So I commanded him to go for the Drow Priestess. He's going to go for the Drow Priestess and is going to take those
Opportunity attacks.
reactions. Opportunity attacks, yeah.
Alright.
I was letting you make those first before I actually did the movement.
First one misses. Second one misses. Third one doesn't get the advantage and misses.
Damn.
They
Really?
rolled low.
Okay, damn, he's got out all the bad rolls, now it's only good rolls. That's unfortunate. So his speed is 40 feet, but he can also long jump up to 50 feet, 40 feet.
Yikes.
So he can technically move 80 feet in one turn, but he doesn't really need to because he can just get right there. Because that's 40 feet.
Certainly.
And then I'm just gonna make some multi-attacks. I'm gonna ask.
Go ahead.
The book where to make some multi-attacks. Okay, so that is 1 bite and 2 fists. There's a 26, a 10, and a 16.
So, what were those to hits?
26, 10, and 16.
The 26 and the 16 both hit.
Cool. Then she takes 8 piercing damage,
Okay.
as well as 14 bludgeoning damage. As the Baldur bites and punches.
Okay. So yeah, rushes up,
And then-
running ape-like, and smashes her against the pillar. She manages to dodge the next attack coming, but he grabs her and bites into her before she pulls away again. Yes.
Yes, and then he makes a charisma saving throw. Try to escape from my clutches. I don't know. Actually, charisma saving throw. Yeah.
Your
With a
DC is
minus 1 to that.
14.
Oh, that's a nat 1, so that's 0.
Excellent. You maintain control.
Mm-hmm.
10.
I've set it up for you, Tan. You got this.
Yeah, let's take him out.
That'll hit. And that'll do it. How do you want to do it?
I want to move up and get this guy next.
Certainly.
Just haphazardly slashes a spider because he doesn't care about it.
And that's a nat 20.
Where?
We already used up all the bad rolls.
That will hit. I'm just wondering what your minimum damage is and whether it exceeds it.
Hold on. Minimum damage?
On a crit.
So I do 1 on a crit. So what's that?
But no, roll damage.
Okay, here we go. And roll it as a crit. $15.
That'll do it. You lazily walk up, slash the spider as it's going to get you, and bring your sword down into the middle of her skull.
Oh, damn, I wanted to do that. I just got a sword, I've got advantage. Oh.
Rosina, it is your
You're gonna
turn.
have work.
Yeah, but I worked hard
Oh,
on I
and
worked
she
worked
needs
hard
to
on my
make-
sword skills.
Console.
We're gonna have words later.
What, you don't like my pet demon?
I just glare at him.
Look, he's a powerful creature that we are using to our own ends. It's not like I like him or anything.
What's his name?
I actually don't know its true name. I didn't ask.
Okay, so you might not like it then. He doesn't have a name for it.
Yeah, once he's done something that's actually a bit interesting, maybe I'll name him. I don't want to get emotionally attached until I know things are cool. Sorry, I'm going to I'm gonna move up 20 feet here. And I'm gonna do some Eldritch blasting on these spiders.
Okay, the first attack has advantage.
Cool. Am I within? Yeah, I'm within range for both.
You've got 120
Let's go.
feet. You can hit anything in the room.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize that 120 feet. Yeah, then I'm fine. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave that as is. I'm still gonna go for the spiders.
Go
The
for it.
one on the top, that is a 24 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
The one on the bottom, I think misses. That's an 8.
Okay. So, this one or this one?
Sorry, this one. This one is what I meant. Yeah.
Yep, good, just checking. And roll your damages.
Yes, and I'd like to pull it at 10 feet towards me.
Ah, excellent.
Mm-hmm. That's almost minimum damage. That's 2.
A little fly stings at it. And drags it 10 feet back away from its prey.
Did the summon beast thing, was that a concentration thing that she did?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Just making sure you keep track of that.
Yep. And damage on the second?
The second one missed.
Did it? Okay. Sorry, wasn't.
I mean, I can hit. If you've got an AC lower than that, that's pretty cool.
Not quite, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, wasn't paying enough attention. I was looking at other things. There's a little too much to manage at times. Gordonian, you are wrapped up in webs. You have conveniently seen the thing that put the webs onto you be quite quickly destroyed. But you, if you want to try and break out of that from being restrained, you will need to use an action to try and break out of it.
I can still use spells while restrained.
That is correct.
Cool, so I'll just fireball the 3 spiders.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were playing with that. I would have put them closer together.
Yeah, they're still within
hit
range.
them all.
Okay, cool.
Can still hit them all. Your attacks have disadvantage, but yeah, you can otherwise still cast spells. And they are easily within 20 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I will have
This is
each of them make a dexterity save. That is a 12, a 12, and a 15. I think the 15 succeeds. It does. So the real spider succeeds, the other two do not.
I got 25. Slightly better.
Why is that blue?
Custom roll is my guess.
No, but custom
It's a
rolls have been
custom
done
roll.
before and they weren't blue.
Yeah. I'm confused. Oh,
Don't ask questions.
wizards.
D6? Oh, it's because you got both a nat 1 and a nat 8. So you got both minimum
Oh.
and maximum.
Ah,
That's 6.
not
Oh.
8, it's a D6.
Yeah, that's that too.
I mean, it'd be very
Okay.
impressive if you got nat 8 on a d6.
Yeah, well. Yeah, so
I've been studying.
big blast of fire in the center does a lot of damage to it. Yeah, 2 of them had their faces right in it. One of them had just been pulled out of the hottest part of it.
Is it? I'm sorry, but is it a bonus action to attempt to unrestrain myself, or?
No, it's an action.
Okay.
Other people can help you out though, right?
I will allow that, yes. So,
Cool.
the drow are all dead.
My
Um,
turn.
Yay!
Right turn.
Yeah, priestess first.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait, so the spiders survived that still?
Just barely.
Rip.
I swear my fireballs do nothing.
Yeah. No, that did a lot. Trust me, that did a lot.
Breathe on this.
They're probably all on like single digit HP.
Better
I could
than
probably
that.
take them all out with just a long sword.
Which spider is the real one? Is it the red dot?
It's the one without the red
The one
dot.
that's closest to us.
Oh, okay, I see it. Never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the red
Red
dot in
dot
this
means
one's
we can-
hidden a bit, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just because it's in the middle of a solid pillar.
Yeah.
I forget that you can't see everything that I can. Frankly, there's not much better she can do than that. And she doesn't have enough understanding of what it is to know that that would be the case. Yeah, okay. She's going to strike out at it with her weapon. She does have a weapon of sorts.
Is this room lit?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, I should have mentioned that at some point. There are torches or lanterns hanging from the roof along the center line. So she, the Drow Priestess is going to pull out her curved blade, wreathed in similar kind of energy to Sylvanus's, and make 2 attacks. One of those is a nat 1, the other a 4. The Balgura sees her draw this and just smacks the blade out of her hand and it clatters to the floor. Kel.
Poor imitation.
Alright.
It's not physically possible for you to be disarmed.
I am going to go into the room. Oops, that's not the move tool. Go into the room finally and see what has been going on
You
this
see
entire time because I've seen nothing but
carnage.
darkness.
Yep. Half a dozen, 4 drow and 2 giant spiders lay dead immediately around you. You saw Gordonian get covered in web. 3 more spiders and are further in. A great demon towards the far end, and you actually wouldn't be able to see the drow priestess behind him. But you do also see another drow bound to the back wall.
Okay. Spiders are all barely hanging on, so
Oh, yeah.
I would have felt the effects of the fireball at least, if not have seen it myself.
Yeah. By this point, it is a fairly unmistakable sound.
Yes, our party is fairly used to that.
Yes, not always willingly.
Yes.
We wouldn't be adventurers if we didn't know the sound of a fireball.
Oh yeah.
Lol.
Alright, in that case, I am not going to use Hunter's Mark, or reapply Hunter's Mark, because I expect it to die anyway. And I get a slightly bit more damage out of my Planar Warrior on, we'll go with the closest spider.
Okay.
So if this hits, I'll use Planar Warrior.
Sure.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, there's that, and that. So that is 13 damage.
Okay. Yeah. You see you see the mark of force damage, an Eldritch Blast or something that had hit it on its abdomen somewhere. And you follow suit. You empower your arrow with further force damage, and drive it deep into that wound. And it shrieks out in pain, as giant spiders are wont to do as they die.
And then I will shoot one more arrow, just glancing in that direction. Or at that spider, I should say. That's the other real one, right? This one?
Not
that I would know.
Not that you would know.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. I would not know. To hit, that would be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And damage is 8.
8 points of damage.
Out of existence.
Indeed.
Woo.
Yes. For reasons that you can quickly deduce, when your arrow strikes this one, it dissolves into mist at the strike of the arrow.
Okay. At this point, I am just cleaning up messes.
A little bit, yeah.
I just keep moving into sight, killing 2 things, then get left behind. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, we sorry, we didn't mean to leave you behind.
Oh, no, I purposely hidden out of the room. I did not want anything to do with that spider.
Alright, I'll bonus action dash, which gets me here. As I leave, I say, alright, let's wrap this up. And then as I get there, I point at the Drow Priest and say, I'm coming for you. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Go ahead.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Alright, the other one does
The
though.
23 does.
Damn it, I got minimum. I point as I point my sword at her, and Eldritch Blast shoots straight at her.
And it she very nearly just dodges out of the way of it. It barely grazes her.
But it still hits, so it's
Indeed.
concentration.
Oh yes, that's fair. She doesn't care.
Yep.
Anything else?
And then I point at the other spider and say, that one's yours. To the others. Mostly
Baldur.
Tan, because I know Tan will be able to reach and kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, Baldur. You know, we're just gonna keep going for hits.
Sounds good.
That is a nat 1, so that's an 8. An 18, and a 15.
The 18 and 15 hit.
Okay.
Um,
6, 11, 20 bludgeoning damage
Ooh.
as he
Nice.
just punches this priestess against the wall there.
Yeah.
Still only a 10 for the concentration, which is sad. Or is it half plus 10? Can't remember.
Do you do it twice for each hit, or is it just for?
For
think it's each
for each bit of damage. So was that?
That was 2 hits.
2 hits. What was the damage of each of them? Was less than 20, I suppose.
Total, like,
Doesn't matter.
yeah, I don't remember. Unfortunately, I think one of them was like 9, the other one was 11, might be something like that.
So
Yeah.
10 twice.
I think it was pretty close.
Alright.
Oh yeah, and then he tries to escape. That's a 5. Cool.
I really hope the demon doesn't escape.
Look, if he escapes, I can just end my concentration and he disappears.
Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's how it works.
That's not how that spell works.
I thought that's how it worked.
No.
No,
There's
this
some
is
serious risks to a spell like that.
this is how that's how Racina would think the spell would work, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
that would be
certainly
no.
it is, yes.
Hmm.
Just give me a second, I'm looking for something.
Oh no. I gave him an idea.
No, it's an idea I already had.
That's even worse.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, if I stop concentrating before the spell ends. Hmm. Yeah, maybe I should have read that bit.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, your
Ah,
concentration
oh
is not to maintain its existence, it's to maintain your control.
And it only disappears after an hour. Okay, cool. So
Yep.
I'm gonna
An
make
hour?
a check.
An hour? Oh no.
Or
It'll
until
be
it dies.
fine.
Um,
Or until it dies. Yeah, we could just keep
What's-
throwing at things.
What's
You
the wisdom of a
effectively
demon like that?
Sorry,
What's
people
the
talking.
what?
Sorry, what's the wisdom?
This isn't. Well, what's his wisdom? He's actually got pretty good wisdom. He's got 14 wisdom.
Okay.
He's got really bad intelligence. And also really bad charisma. So I'm probably gonna be fine to be able to hold on to him for an hour.
Well,
Actually, it essentially keeps going until I roll a 15 on whatever on this dice. So there's a 1 in 4 chance, essentially, every turn that he escapes.
classic.
That's a fairly high chance.
No, it's a pretty low chance, I feel. It's fine.
anyway, that's unhelpful.
I would be willing to say my character has considered using such magics or abilities for his personal goals, but has since eliminated the possibility due to the risk.
Well, Racina doesn't really care.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, no, Reseda would.
Or he would misconsider it, or
Yeah.
He'd be like,
he found this spell in his book of madness.
No, that was just what my character's input would be.
Yeah. Yeah. The warnings come at the end of the spell description. Resenda doesn't read that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. So that's its turn. Tanalith. Sorry for that, guy.
I can get to here. My move. And then I will cast Sacred Flame on this spider.
Nice.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 11.
That is a 9.
Yeah. And he takes 9 radiant damage.
Alright. It is enveloped in that radiant flame, which you lose sight of the spider for the radiant flame, which then dissipates with a cloud of dark smoke. Which I can delete it rather than that.
Alright. And for a bonus, my bonus action, I am going to use Second Wind.
Okay.
Get some hit points back. 12 additional hit points. Yay! And that ends my turn.
Alright. Rusina.
Okay. What is there left? It's essentially just a Jar Priestess up there, right?
You guys,
Yep.
yeah.
And whatever happens to be in further rooms down south.
And
Yeah,
whatever
there's
happens.
if you look at the initiative order, there's
There
another
are other
monster
things.
that looks scary somewhere
Yeah, there's
else.
just going to be like a. Is this going to be like a troll or something?
Yeah, I've been
Are we-
making note of that.
Yeah.
See it somewhere.
There is the room to the south in the previous hallway.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, may as well just go to pick out the priestess before we go do anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Just gonna do some good old Eldritch Blasts just on the Jar Priestess. Definitely can reach her from here.
Certainly.
Mhm.
Might need to take a few steps to the side or something to get a better angle, but easily enough done.
I can just say, "Hey, Baluga dude, move to the side." Actually, don't say that because then he's just gonna run into a wall. That's a 22 and a 21.
Both will hit.
Both will hit. Let me just have a quick measure. not really much point in moving the Drow Priestess around. I'm just going to go for pure damage. And that is 9 force damage.
9 total.
Yes.
Did both hit or just one?
Both hit, because it was a 22 and a 21, so they both hit.
Yep. She's not concentrating on anything actively at the moment, so it doesn't make a difference.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Believe it's Gordonian's turn now.
Indeed it is. If you would like to use your action to try and break out, you may do so.
What would that be?
So you'll need to make a strength check, athletics check. Hang on, let me actually find the specific thing.
The same.
Strength check.
$11.
These webs are tough. You push and stretch at them, trying to rip yourself free. A few of the smaller ones give way, but you're still bound.
Pity. I'll just stay here then.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh no.
Behind you,
I was right.
door
Yeah, there he
opens,
is.
and
Whoa.
Uh-oh, I was
several
really right.
creatures come through it.
Oh my gosh, that's...
These ones
Oh,
look like
yeah.
dogs.
They look like dogs?
Oh yeah, look at the ears and the nose. They're like
What kind
weird
of
dog
dogs
people.
Have you seen?
No, they're like dog-looking people. I mean, like they've got like black dog nose with the long floppy ears.
But isn't that their mouth?
Oh, it might be the mouth. I thought it was the nose.
It looks like they have scales or something.
Oh yeah, they also have that. I'm talking mainly about the face.
Hmm.
Yep.
It looks more like to me they've got like a massive bald spot on their heads, and they've just got like the oh, what's the character from The Incredibles? Like she's just got the straight black hair that goes down from her head.
Vecna or something.
Violet.
Well, not Vecna. No. Violet's got long hair. I was thinking of the,
Yeah, well,
the short
straight.
lady.
Edna.
Edna Mole.
Something like that. They are.
Bunch of MMOs.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
They're medium-sized, almost troll-like looking figures. Hairy, muscled arms. Thin, scraggly black hair coming from around the bald-topped head, and wielding a crude-looking club. But they come through and will, at least two of them will come up and try and attack you two. One of them will strike against Gordonian. That is a... Oh, what's that to hit modifier? That is a 21 to hit. So that
An 11 would have worked.
Yeah. You're a wizard, you don't have high armor class, as a general rule. That is...
He's higher than my wizard.
That is a total of 6 points of damage against you. And... Health, that is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. And maximum damage of 11 points of damage against you.
Rip. Alright, and then I'd lose Hunter's Mark, because it's concentration.
And you failed con save?
Like, I'll check, but... It's just con save, right?
DC 10.
Oh no, I'm good. Never mind. We're good on Hunter's Mark.
Alright. with that then, the Drow Priestess, frantically trying to figure out what to do to be safe. No, that doesn't help. Sorry, just trying to find the most useful feature that she has for the situation, which is not many. It doesn't actually have that many great damaging spells, to be honest. Especially not in such close quarters as this. So... yeah, let's go to that one. Yeah, sure. She summons a great cloud of insects.
Ooh.
Which I should...
She's the quacking.
should be that size? Yep. No, can't quite get you both. Although we'll get to it at least there. Summons great cloud of insects into that. Balgura needs to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Ooh. It can actually do that. Gets a +6. It's a 23.
Okay.
She may... Sorry, don't worry about it.
Balgura takes 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Wait, what did the priestess do?
Summon
Ignore what I
the insect plague.
Ah,
I was clicking buttons, ignore what I did.
Okay.
Spell attack.
Yeah.
She's then going to try and run away. As best she can. So that is an opportunity attack from the Balgura if it wishes to do so. Which it will wish to do
definitely
so.
will. That's a 22.
That will hit.
And I'll just go with a bite. That is a 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
Does he eat it?
No.
Ah, okay. Does he? No, okay. No. Sorry, don't worry about it.
But yeah, she runs. She backs away, gets backhanded away. As she calls forth this insect plague to harass this thing trying to eat her.
Ooh.
She's not happy.
wait,
with
is
that.
the insect... Did you roll concentration for the insect plague?
I did, yes.
Okay.
So is that maintaining that area?
She's going to basically move as far away as she can. Kelth.
Alright. Ooh, I don't like where I'm at. Let's see, I'm going to disengage and back up to where the spider is, pretty much. And then bonus action, Hunter's Mark on this.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn. Yep, yeah, I don't have any other options.
Okay. I suppose I should take Hunter's Mark off the dead guy. Sylvanus.
Yay. Does this plague impose difficult terrain?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It is a swarming mass of insects in that area. It looks like it would be hazardous to try and cross.
Yeah.
But yes, there is
So,
a.
yeah.
I should point out there is a raised section at that far end, about 10 feet. Looks like it should be higher than the rest of the room.
So if I walked up here, could I just climb up that with movement?
You could certainly attempt to do so. Yes.
Let me check. Right, so what I'll try to do is I'll take dash bonus action. I'll try to go here and I'll try to jump or climb my way up here.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Awesome. 17.
17, excellent. Yeah, you're able to expend 10-15 feet of movement to jump and climb up onto it.
Yeah, very awesome. So that's 25 feet of movement. So then of 60, I have a bunch more still.
Yep.
Trying to think. So I'm doing the maths, and my brain is really struggling, so I'm tired.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, I have 35 feet of movement like that. So I can get to there. Works perfectly. And then I will swing at her with my glaive. Well, actually, yeah, no, my glaive. Damn it. It like got cocked on the side of the screen. That's annoying. Do any of those hit?
17 and 15 both hit.
Oh, they do both hit. Awesome. Okay, so this first one does
She is
that, and that one. And then let me roll a 2d8. It does all of that. She has her movement slowed by 10 feet.
I don't think that'll matter. She was looking very hurt as you came up, and for the last while, in Elvish, she's been screaming murderous threats against you for your blasphemy against this temple of Lolth. That Lolth will have her revenge against you. How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna come up and put the glaive straight through her chest and say, "I said I was coming for you," and then just let her die.
And indeed she does. Yeah, you did more than enough damage with all that. Even if I was going to give her death saves, that takes off a good chunk of it.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Balgura does not presently have a target.
No, so it attacks the nearest non-demon. And that is a 50-50 between Sylvanus and the drow right in front.
The drow right in front of it is probably the best shot.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be cruel.
Yeah, sure. Sylvanus, high or low?
Low.
That was low.
So he guessed
Awesome.
correctly, which means that
Yeah.
it goes up the middle.
No, it's setting which target are you.
Okay. I'm very sorry, Sylvanus.
Also, no, don't worry. It was half movement, but its damage is at the end of your turn or when you enter it.
Cool. So he's fine.
Oh wait, no, isn't
Will it
that
still
gone
be
now
up?
though?
Oh yeah,
She's
that's
dead.
fair. Those insects. He takes a mouthful of them as the rest of them dissipate. The wind as he rushes through them. This misses them all, it seems. Just visually. Anyway, it will do as it does.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna make 3 attacks.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to see why this was a bad idea. Okay. That's a 25, a 11, sorry, 13. 25 for 13 and a 9. I think those two last
Okay, the
ones.
25 hits. Nothing else does.
Okay, so you get bitten by Baldur, who rolls almost max damage. Oh no.
Damn it.
That's a 15. 15
Yikes.
piercing damage.
Oh, I'm still fine.
Okay.
Concentration check, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, it's only 10 still though, so we're fine. Woo.
And then the Balgur makes a check to see if it escapes.
It escapes.
Yeah. It
Yep.
definitely does.
Thought so.
Okay. Yep. It seems about the right time. Okay. The Balgur escapes is now a wild Balgur.
Okay. Pretty high.
But
hit
this
point.
was really cool like 2 or 3 turns ago.
Oh, yeah, certainly.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, you lose control of it very easily.
My guy just Sylvanus just says pitiful magic power is nothing if the risk outweighs it.
Anyway, but yes,
Power is
with
power.
you with your the blade of your glaive still in the chest of the priestess. You hear the Balgura rush up behind you and just latch onto your shoulder before you throw it off and manage to fend off the other 2 attacks. Tenelith,
Yeah.
you
Tantalith, before
witness
have
what you do.
I think Rosina would say to you, please let me fix my mess. It looks like Gordonian desperately needs some help back there. Unless you want to do your own thing.
You're muted, I think now.
I'm already committed.
You already committed?
I'm already committed.
But you were
So I
also
can get that
fairly far
far.
away. You were much closer to the other threats.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm very single-minded right now.
Oh, your character would go for the Bulgara. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the Bulgara.
Right, you have range attacks. Yep, excellent.
So that's a
Okay,
DC
yep, go
11
first.
dex save.
Oh, it's very good at dex. Okay.
No.
That's 21.
Is that against half
Hey.
damage or full?
No, Radiant Flame is either all damage or none.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a cantrip. It's not.
Yeah. Cantrip, sir.
That's right. I'm gonna do an action surge then.
Okay. To do what?
And I can
Um,
get
Tantalith,
here.
I can pull it 20 feet towards you.
Perfect.
If you get within 20 feet of it.
All right, hold on. Let me. Where's the? So I can get to the top of the stairs there.
Okay.
Alright. Rosina.
Alright, I'm going to... do I have to send out both Eldritch Blasts at the same time, or can I do one, see what it does, and then do the other one?
You would have to send them both at the same time, but they don't have to be at the same targets.
Yes, I know. I was just wanting to see if the first one hit, then I would target something else. I'm just going to double Eldritch Blast the Bulgura then.
Okay.
My own summons, that's a miss. And that's a natural 20. Okay, cool.
Excellent.
I pull the Bulgura 10 feet towards me, which will go like there,
Yep.
or there. it also takes double damage. Yay! So 2 d10, 6, 5 force damage. Okay, and then I'm going to run in the opposite direction. I can use my 30 feet movement to stand next to the door.
Hold it.
Would you
against
allow me
the
to use my?
moss.
Well, I'm not gonna. Would you allow me to use my object interaction to close the door and hold it shut?
Yeah, that would work.
Cool. I close the door and I lean up against it.
Excellent.
Is it a wooden door or like a metal door or?
It is a well-made wooden door,
Cool.
with iron fittings.
All right. Cool.
All right.
That's my turn.
Gordonian.
I hate being so repetitive, but that's perfect. Fireball place.
Oh,
All of them behind.
sorry. Sorry, you should have said something. I was worried about them hitting you since you're trapped in web.
I will point out these don't look like particularly fearsome enemies. There are a few of them, but they are not terrifying. They're not terrifying. So
Okay.
might
Well,
not
then
be
you
worth
tell me
your
what-
fireball to use on them, but it's up to you.
Hmm.
Also, you are still
Would you
restrained.
prefer me not to close the door? Would you prefer me not to close the door?
No, it's good. I'll just take my action to try and undo the thingy majig.
Okay, make another
Break out.
strength check.
One better.
Excellent. That was just enough. Yeah. So, especially with a few of the cords already broken away, you managed to tear off the rest of them and free yourself from this web. You still have
Neat.
the rest of your turns and your action.
Wait, rest of my turn for my action.
Without your action. So you have
Okay.
used your action. You have whatever else you have.
I'll move towards the big barrel robbie thing.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
remember the name.
Balgura.
Olgura.
It's in the mind, and it's from hell. Seems like it's from hell. It's about.
Yeah.
It is from the abyss. Yes.
Yeah, works well enough. Alright. The Grimlocks are going to attempt to break in that door. Ricina, can you please make a athletics check with advantage to try and hold the door against them?
Ooh, I get advantage. That's pretty nice. I really needed that. That was that one. And a 12.
And they got an 11 to try and push it in.
Yes.
So it's like pushes open like 15 degrees, and then you manage to push it back shut.
Don't worry, everyone. I'm saving the day.
All right. That's about all that look can do. She is dead. Kelf.
All right. Well, at this point, the door is being held shut, so
Hmm.
I'm just going to
You can
What
help
is-
them with the Baldur.
clean up a bit.
yeah, I will turn and attempt to help deal with this bugger.
Clean
Let's
up my
see.
mess.
Yep. Alright, so then I will go here, not wanting to get too close, but I don't want to be too far away. And then I will. We need to kill this thing at this point, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. In that
I
case,
could summon another one to fight this one.
can I
Don't you dare!
can I just? Alright, I don't have Hunter's Mark because my Hunter's Mark is on one of those guys outside the room.
Yep.
So I guess I will go for a Planar Warrior, and then wait, no, 30 feet in front of you. Never mind. Not using that one either. All right, just attack, just a spell or a basic longbow attack. And to hit 24. Does a 24 hit? Tim or Ethan?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is towards me. My bad.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, that definitely hits. Sorry, I was looking at something else.
Oh, good. And then damage 9.
Ooh.
And then I will do the same thing again. I don't have too many options here. 19.
Yep, that hits.
And that is 11. So that's 20 damage total for my
Hey,
turn.
nice. Don't worry, we are whittling down this Baldur.
Alright, that's my turn.
Yay.
Now, just for the
and
record,
yes,
I have
we're
read
doing-
through the description of the spell, and we'll deal with things appropriately. Sylvanas,
What?
the Summon Great Demon.
Ah.
Yep. Also, Gordoni, you should be able to use polymorph on yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think you can opt to fail any spell you cast on yourself. And if you cast a spell on anyone else, they can generally opt to fail it.
I mean, it's an willing or unwilling creature.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you could make an ally, whatever, something less than 7th.
Level 7. I can
T-Rexes.
young copper dragons.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fair. I'm gonna walk up to the Baldur and say, thanks Tadalin for the help. Let's deal this thing real quick. And then I'm going to swing at it with my rapier twice. Yeah, well, that one's not gonna hit, I guess. Does a 21 hit?
Yes. It
And
has an AC of 15.
okay. So that's gonna hit with this. I've got to hold on.
Fine.
Gotta click the hold up. D8 of radiant. Okay, so that's 17 damage, 8 of which is radiant.
Okay. I don't think Radiant does. Like, it doesn't have vulnerability to Radiant listed.
Oh well. Still does a
You would
pretty
think
small
so.
amount of damage. Yeah.
But now you know that
And
that's the
then-
case.
It has its speed reduced by 10, and then I'll just stand here, so 10 has flanking. Alright, let's see what he does. What's the
He's
Baldur gonna do?
I imagine that the Baldur.
probably spread its attacks between the nasty things around it.
It can also cast some spells. I'm wondering if we would try to
Oh
escape.
no.
But it still is only around for an hour. So yeah, if it knows that's been summoned, which it probably does, it can speak, it has a reasonably high wisdom. It probably will just spread attacks. So it's gonna bite Sylvanas. It's a 21. It's gonna do
Yeah.
2 punches towards Tantalus. Miss, and a 26.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
So, Sylvanas, that's.
Oh
Okay.
wait. I
Yeah.
missed. I had flanking, I had advantage.
Ah,
Yeah, didn't you do advantage?
No, I did not. Hold up, hold up,
Oh, you
hold
rolled
up.
twice. I can see
Yeah,
that you
I
rolled
had two
twice.
attacks.
so
Oh.
roll one more attack for that one
Yeah,
that missed.
for the one that missed.
The 12.
you definitely did.
Yeah, and it doesn't make a difference, never mind.
No, good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Worth checking.
Well, it's on really low HP, so I was hoping that you would kill it.
Yeah.
You take 13 piercing damage, Sylvanus,
Yep.
and then Tanalith, you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I think Rissina would yell out from the door, "Sorry, guys."
Oh.
My bad. Tanalith.
And with that last strike, it is enveloped in shadows and flames and returns from whence it came.
Well, because Tam was going to do the minimum damage to kill it.
No.
Yeah.
It hangs around for one. It hangs around for 1d6 rounds after the concentration ends.
Oh.
Well, the concentration
okay.
didn't.
Right.
Oh,
Well-
you rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled.
Because he escapes, your concentration would have ended because you're no longer holding
Right.
him.
Correct.
Yes. So then you roll the d6.
Right.
Like probably was like 1 or 2 rounds. Okay.
Right.
Well, that's sad. We almost slayed a really
I almost
powerful,
had him.
semi-powerful demon. We're going
I
to be
know.
legends. More than we already are.
I mean, you would have achieved it. Frankly, you can
Alright.
you can claim that you have achieved it.
Okay.
And Rissina,
would've
I would
taken it,
recommend
yeah.
checking the material components of that spell if it's used. But Tanalith, your turn.
Yes. Isn't it just the blood of someone? Blood of a humanoid?
Yeah, check the last couple paragraphs of the spell description. Tanalith,
Okay.
what do you wish to do?
I am going to move up to this guy and find out what's going on with him.
I suppose I should actually get up the description. Finally. Where is
Said he was webbed to the wall, right?
Correct. So, this back wall of the temple is carved with a towering bas relief of a mountain. Lashed to the mountain with sticky webs is a struggling, gagged male drow with what looks to be sacks of spider eggs clinging to his body.
Oh. I will pull the gag off, I guess, and I will ask him, "Are you with us?"
Is he speaking only in Elvish?
Actually, yes, he wouldn't understand common.
Yeah.
Oh.
Drow don't speak common.
And I don't have Elvish.
You'll have to wait a turn for me to get over there.
You would overhear you who speaks Elvish. Thank you. Thank you for getting rid of them. I don't think I'll be. I don't think I'll last much longer though.
Anybody want to translate that for me?
Am I able to translate it when it's Tan's turn and not mine?
You won't be able to. Not particularly.
Alright.
Really?
You have to wait,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I have no idea what he's saying.
Not particularly. He certainly doesn't seem to be
I'm gonna-
cursing at you.
Okay, then I'm gonna cut him down.
Yeah. He makes gestures of thanks along with speech that you don't understand.
Okay.
Okay. I suppose I will add him to the initiative because I might as well.
Well, didn't he just? Oh, you cut him down. Okay, I thought you meant like cut him down. You were like,
No, no. I wouldn't have taken the time to cut him down. I would have just ran him through.
In a similar fashion to what I did to the priestess.
Exactly. But I figure he's basically duct taped to the wall. So
Yeah.
that's usually not a sign that you're the bad guy.
No, not often.
Unless he's the bigger bad guy.
Ooh.
Oh, that would be a twist.
Yeah.
Yes. Rosina.
It's actually Haleth in disguise.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. What can I do to make up for this?
It's all your fault.
Oh, no one died. This is a little
It hurt
harmless.
though.
Actually, frankly, the amount of damage that thing did against the priestess was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did do like 40 or 50 damage or something like that. It did a lot.
Yeah, it took most of her
Which
health
allowed-
and distracted her.
Which allowed me to hunt her down and finish her.
So, in a way, you're welcome. Okay, so what can I do here?
What are you doing?
Because I would like to open the door, step back, and cast a spell, but if I open the door, I'm within 5 feet of whoever's on the other side. And I'm not going to be able to step back. Actually, I've got plenty of hit points, it's fine. I'm going to open the door. I'm going to back off this way, like 20 feet or so.
Okay,
and then I'm
the
just-
two of them that are there will
Yeah.
take attack of self opportunity. One of them gets a 19, so that'll hit.
19?
For
Yeah.
9 points of piercing damage.
Okay, cool. Just the one hit. Then I'm going to cast Hunger for Dart in the doorway. Well, not in the
Nice.
doorway, a little bit further. Cool.
Okay. That will certainly
See you, Rainbow. How far is it?
to cover them.
I haven't used it. I haven't used it in a little bit. What is it? It's a 20 foot.
20-foot radius, so it's the same as fireball.
Cool. I'm going to get like.
Let's see if this works. Nope, that didn't work. I've got a black tint. I've not got a black tint.
Ooh. Oh, you're using a 5. Oh, whoops. Did I delete that?
That's fine.
I'm just trying to add a circle.
Anyway, you can certainly encompass them all.
Yeah. Just want to leave a circle. So
Yeah.
it's a bit.
So it's start of their turn the effect occurs. Start
Yes,
and end.
exactly.
Difficult terrain and all the rest.
And blinded.
Alright.
And
Yeah.
they're blinded for the duration.
Oh, and also, unless you have Devil's Sight, you cannot see in there.
No, it's magical darkness.
Yep.
Noted.
Don't worry, they'll come streaming out. But in the meantime, the ones that are actually in there
Yeah.
will take.
You would have noticed as well, they don't appear to have eyes, functionally.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Blind
So
sight.
their eyes are covered over, something like that. Yeah, just more flesh, more skin where their eyes should be.
So,
Kind of thing. Hard,
how
I
long until
can't
Racina
describe
gets
it
Devil's
properly.
Sight?
Yeah.
I could have gotten Devil's Sight, but I decided so.
Surely you
It
guys
was
want
like
the
level
power.
7. I could have decided to get Devil's Sight. I decided to get something else.
Yeah, it took Grasp of Fadar or something like that, I think it was.
Grasp of Fidel.
Ah,
I thought it'd be fun to like because I
Oh, yeah,
got the
It's
push.
useful. Gordonian,
Yeah, you can
it is
push
your
and pull
turn.
nice.
Sorry.
Um,
So we just have those. What are those things called again?
Grimlocks. You may or may not recognize them as.
I don't recognize them. I'll cast second level magic missile.
Okay. You cannot currently see them because they are enveloped in magical darkness.
Ah, okay.
So AoE spells it is.
Basically. I mean, you can still make attack rolls against them at disadvantage.
It's just that the thing is, yeah, how would magic missile work?
The way that I do
You
it,
can use it.
yeah, the way that I do it is you can make an attack roll to use magic missile.
Ooh, that's cool.
Interesting.
Rather than it being automatic hit.
I can do. I'll do a thunderclap. Oh,
Right?
I'll move close and then do a thunderclap.
Yep.
Just make sure you don't step into it.
Yeah.
That's into it. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
What's the range on Thunderclap? Thunderclap. Cantrip, okay.
Good. 100 feet.
It
What's
can
the
be
maximum
heard
100
100 feet.
noise. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, it's each creature within 5 feet of you, is what that does.
Never mind. I'll just do a firebolt then.
That'll be an attack with disadvantage.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Rip.
You, seeing this shroud of darkness envelop the enemies coming towards you, you shrug and just hurl a bit of fire into it and hope that it hits something. This guy will be thankful to you and make his way down the stairs. We'll get to about there. Leave it there. Good Luminox. Alright. So, what effect do they need to interact with?
I think the first one's guaranteed, and the one at the end of the turn, they have to save.
Yes, that's how it
Think.
works.
Yeah.
I'll double check. I believe it's 2d6 cold damage at the start of their turn. Yep. It's also, is it difficult terrain? Let me just double check. Yep, difficult terrain. And creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. If it ends its turn, it makes a dexterity saving throw, and then 2d6 acid damage.
Okay.
So,
I have a...
So, the start of their turn, they all take 10 cold damage.
Okay. Which is quite a bit. Now, I'm just wondering. Okay. These two can make their way out. The rest don't quite make it. Being a little too far in.
Yep.
End of their turn, they take the extra damage.
Yes.
Yep. These two are going to make attacks against Gordonian, because he's there. With advantage, because they're flanking. That is not good enough. That one is. So that is one hit. For 6 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage against Gordonian. Not advantage. And that misses also. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, is there a save against the second damage, or is it also guaranteed?
It's a save, so they need to do a dexterity saving throw beating a 14.
Okay. Dex save. Interesting. Fail. Success. Fail. Success.
And then they take 11 acid damage if they fail.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I killed 2 of them.
You did indeed. Yes, the weird whispers and slurping sounds and coming from the void and the grunting speech of the Grimlocks that you can hear through it turns to cries of distress somewhat, and at least 2 of those voices stop. Kel, there are 2 creatures
Alright.
behind you. One of them has your hunter's mark on it.
Yes, it does. That's quite convenient. I guess I will be forced to attack that one. And since it already has Hunter's Mark on it, I may as well absolutely obliterate it and use Planar Warrior, assuming it hits.
You're welcome to.
20 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright, so there's base damage.
Oh,
Hunter's Mark
you've got a
damage.
plus 10 to hit. You can't miss these things.
Oh, okay. And
Unless it's a
then
1.
I mean, okay, and then wait, where's my... And that one. That wasn't a great roll, but 7, that's 18 damage?
You see it.
And all damage is force.
What was that?
All damage is force as well.
Excellent. You see this thing stumble out of the blackness, swing its club towards Gordonian. Yeah, this is the one that missed, sure. And you fire your arrow clear through its head, and take half of it with it, as it collapses back into the darkness. You have a second attack.
Yes, I do. So that one went back. It's still alive, but back.
Oh, sorry, it is dead.
It is dead. Okay, that one is dead. I was hoping with
thoroughly
18
dead.
damage that it would be thoroughly dead.
It
Then I
it
will
was on
attack
one
kill the
hit.
other one the next. So I dealt way more than I had to. I could have probably saved my bonus attack.
Your planar warrior damage was enough to kill it.
Yeah, I probably could have saved the planar warrior for this
Yeah.
attack, but that's okay. I didn't. I roll into hit,
Wouldn't change much, to be fair.
and it hit, and
Yeah.
that is 8 damage.
Okay. This one manages to land its strike against Gordonian before your arrow finds it, and brings it down.
All right. In that case,
Oh, you're kidding.
that is my turn.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so
no,
once-
that's my turn.
Yep. I will walk over here so he can turn again. I'll say, he said he's thankful for us getting rid of them, and he won't last much longer.
Oh.
And then
Okay.
I look at you and
I will
say,
also say,
"Alright,
sorry. He's stumbling a little bit as he goes, and he also picked up the Drow Priestess's dropped sword on his way.
yeah. I look at Ten and ask, how are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Alright, well, let's go help them out and finish this off. They should be fine. Good earnings there, but let's sort that out and see what
What
this
does
guy
he
wants.
mean that? But what does he mean that he doesn't have? He's not gonna last long.
Working that out now. I'm taking
Okay.
bonus action dash again. It's just so good. I walk up to him and say, what do you mean you won't last much longer in Elvish?
The spiders. The spiders will have me.
The spider's dead, or are there more?
He gestures to the egg sacs over his body.
Wait, there's egg sacs in his body.
Yes, I had mentioned that.
Okay, I completely forgot.
Okay.
How big are these egg sacs?
Reasonable size. There's a few of them over his body, particularly his chest. The eggs within are discernible size, as opposed to regular spiders, which would be very tiny. So these are presumably the eggs of giant spiders.
Would it be possible to attack these eggs individually without harming him?
Make a medicine check.
Prestidigitation.
That's a terrible medicine check.
I'm
just gonna
actually Tanalith, I will let you make a medicine check as well, or give advantage depending on who has the higher modifier.
Oh, I have a
Probably
plus
10.
0.
Oh, we both have plus 0.
So,
Right.
so let me make a check. Oh, I rolled a nat one.
Yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna ask him. Can we get rid of the eggs? Can we help you?
He doesn't know either. Yeah, he doesn't know. This is used as one of the means of sacrifice.
Okay.
None of the victims of it, which he gestures to the various bodies hanging from the roof, have survived it before. He sees no reason why he would.
So, would any healing magic work, or
It doesn't know.
it doesn't know?
He
Great.
doesn't know. Should have
He
noticed
doesn't
it more
know.
clearly.
He doesn't
Alright,
know.
well-
A thunderclap might work. We would hit everything, including the spider eggs. No, but it would
man.
might actually work.
Yeah, but it might also kill him.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah. It only does like a d6 damage. Would he kill him?
All right, you finish your turn, and I'll try and figure
Yeah.
out what I'm gonna do.
Alright, I'll say, well, we'll see if we can make you the first to survive then. These guys look like they might need a hand.
Tell you what,
I think it was there I could reach. Yeah, I could reach there.
I was thinking about it.
And would the talking be my action?
Sorry. You were already trying to speak, so that'll be kind of part of your turn for free, more or less.
Alright, well, I'll use Eldritch Blast on this one then.
Certainly.
Well, yeah, of 1, of course. And we rolled a third one for some reason, I don't know why. So, does the 12 hit?
It does.
Woo. 6 damage.
That is quite enough.
And then I say, the cavalry has arrived. Stumbling just a little bit.
Great, I've deleted the one that actually had the initiative. Whatever. Doesn't make much of a difference. 10.
All right, I'm going to move up to this guy.
Certainly.
And I'm gonna try and use my lay on hands
Yep.
on him. I don't know if healing the hit points would even help, but I don't know. Can I try to cure a disease?
You certainly can.
I'm going to try and do that.
Excellent.
Doesn't the normal healing of healing hands do the cure disease?
No, it's either
No,
or.
you spend 5.
Oh, okay. It's
You spend
right.
5 points at once to do it as curing
Okay.
disease or poison.
Alright, all good.
Which, as you do that, you lay your hand on his shoulder and let your radiant healing energy that you have managed to manifest shine over him. He winces away a little bit from the light. Drow are sensitive to sunlight and radiant light. But you see the spider egg sacs burn away from him, and the various wounds that were under them close up somewhat. And the egg sacs,
Nice.
what was left of the egg sacs, drops to the ground. He
Paladin multi-class?
looks
Nice.
down and
Yes, it is.
he looks down and clasps your shoulder, and you don't understand the words, but you definitely understand the intent of thank you. I owe you my life.
Okay. And that would end my turn.
Indeed.
Oh.
Rosina.
What other messes can I make?
Well, seeing as you've spent both of your spell slots, not much.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least for the next hour.
You know what? I'm just gonna drop my concentration, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast this last guy.
Okay. That was a hit.
That's a. Oh my goodness. That's a 12 and a 9.
The 12 will hit.
Okay. Perfect. That is 4 force damage, and I'll pull him towards me by 10 feet.
You latch onto him with that eldritch energy and pull him towards you, and he ragdolls as he comes.
Is that
He's dead.
is that
Yes,
everything?
indeed. That is everything that you have seen. And that I had added to the initiative.
Alright, my character dismisses his sword, walks up to this semi-clean area around the pillar here, and sits down against it and just starts to just rest. Like he lets out a big huff and just sits down.
Yeah, okay.
Can I attempt to retrieve some of my arrows from this room and the other room?
Certainly.
well-
How many had you shot?
10.
10? Yep.
Rosina breaks the silence and says, "Well, that was a thing."
Yeah.
Do I need to roll for this, or?
Yep. I've rolled. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Alright. 18.
Yep. You managed to find all of them quite unbroken. The fact that you enveloped a couple of them in force energy protected the arrow itself as it did damage as well.
Are these eggs actually here?
Yes, there are various clusters of spider eggs about the place.
Alright, well, first, after Rosina's comment, I'm just going to point at him and just say nothing, because I'm just tired and cannot be bothered to deal with him.
I'll head over to the eggs and start experimenting on how to destroy them.
Yep.
Particularly ways that wouldn't hurt a drow.
Yeah. Or hurt a person.
Oh no,
Certainly.
the drow doesn't have the eggs anymore.
This drow's been cured.
Yeah.
But there may be others.
He's all set. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed that radiant
and
energy is what.
I'm gonna take out some rations and water and give it to this guy here.
He gratefully accepts it. It has been at least a few days since he's eaten.
Yeah.
And at least a few seconds since he's been eaten.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have no more healing.
Yeah.
To heal him any further.
Yeah.
But
That's a per day feature, isn't it?
yeah,
per long rest.
for long rest.
Can
I
I
call
investigate
out.
the room?
Never mind.
Yeah, did any of
No,
the
you go,
drow?
you go.
I was
Okay,
gonna say
so-
investigating.
Sorry, what are
Investigating
you
the room.
asking?
Can we investigate the room, see if there's anything on the people who dropped, or if there's anything hidden behind any of the columns that we can't see, or
We could harvest spider venom.
could harvest spider venom.
I let you know that the priestess is over in the corner there, firmly pressed against a wall.
Yep.
Can I make an investigation check?
Certainly. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
It's a 15.
Can I see if I hear anything else nearby? Or like, have I noticed if there's anything else within the nearby rooms? Like within range?
Yep. You certainly don't hear the sound of anything approaching. Go ahead and make a perception check. And what are your favorite enemies?
Favorite enemies are, I keep forgetting. What's it called? Elves, goblins, undead. Elves, goblinoids, goblin, and giant.
Yep. Okay. So did you make perception check? Sorry.
Sorry. There we go. I was looking more so at this room down here, like down from where those things came from. And that was a nat 1 perception.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting to hear much. I doubt I could even hear Rusina's mumblings, and he's right next to me.
No. Yeah. Without actually going in a little further, you wouldn't be able to hear much. The cobwebs that are lining the roof muffle sound reasonably well. Muffle, like idle whispers and stuff like that, are muffled quite well.
Is there anything that we find from the investigation?
Just looking through all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, while you do that.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
No, go ahead if you had something to say.
No, I was jumping ahead of things because I was going to ask this guy, call out to him, who are you and what the hell did we walk into? What was happening here? But I'll wait for you to finish the other thing first.
Yeah, thank you. If you would like to secure the area, you can attempt a short rest at least.
That was one of the things I was going to get onto after those questions.
Yeah.
Short rest, or how long ago was our last long rest?
You are at about the time to take a long rest if you wish to.
This might not be the safest.
It'll be a little
Yeah.
less safe to do that, but you do have means of making it safe.
Yeah, because it's been
We're at the
At
3
least
hour mark, aren't we?
for the well, because the rest of us, everyone other than Gordonian and Rusina that were down here, fighting the first wave of these guys. A little more worn out. I'm
Yeah.
almost out of spell slots.
Yeah.
I have
I'm completely
alarm.
out of spell slots.
I feel like alarm should make it quite. Just an alarm at the entrance should make it a lot safer.
Do you have? I think you should have Liam's tiny hut as well.
That was, let's see, wasn't it?
No, Gordon.
Oh, I've got it too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Nice.
prepared spells for you.
Cool.
The other thing, so my plan was going to be after he gives us a few answers, I was going to tell him from now on, we're always welcome here, this is safe. And then I was going to see if one of us could go up and get the goblins and start sending them down here to fortify and like build like a route to patrol down into this area.
Yep.
Not a bad idea.
Wait, we haven't done that yet. That was my plan,
Yeah.
just letting you
Yep,
all
that's
know.
fair.
So we will have this area secured.
To
Yeah.
expand the influence of the goblin.
I
Sorry,
need to,
Yep. Sorry. Continue.
at some point, relatively soon, not within this next long rest, or so probably within the next, I'd say, day, I need to acquire more arrows.
Yes, I will address that first quickly, I suppose. The drow do have the drow each carry a crossbow, small crossbow with bolts for that. So perhaps not long enough arrows for your bow, but there is that option. Otherwise, the investigation yields not much in the way of treasure. Seems they don't carry coins on them. They don't have any reason for that. The chunks of pyrite in the other room are worth about a silver piece per pound, if you want to make use of that at some point. And you could try to deceive less intelligent people into paying quite a bit more. You also find 2 spell books. The Drow Mage in the entrance room and the Drow Priestess both have spell books.
Ooh, I'd love to look at those.
Yes, they are written in Undercommon.
Can I read that?
Yeah,
I
go
can.
for it. Okay.
I can, yes.
You find a variety of spells.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn ritual spells, can't you?
Yes, I can.
I don't know if any of these are ritual just by looking at them.
Mhm.
Divination might be. I will put the full list of spells in between the 2 books in Discord to be dealt
That
with
might
through
be
the week.
easier. Yeah.
Because it'll take you time to deal with it regardless.
You got Pact of the Tome, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, well,
I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
yeah, he chose that one.
We did. That's the better one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
You
this
said-
scraggly spell book that he's constantly looking through. manually.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's about all you're able to find in this space. By
You said they have
investigation.
crossbows.
Yes, hand crossbows, I think. Yeah, they each have a hand crossbow with a small collection of bolts.
Alright, I'd like to take a hand crossbow. I could use a little more ranged options.
You are welcome to do so.
Yeah, can I take one as a backup as my arrow supply seems to be running low?
You do also find, so each one only has like half a dozen bolts, but you do find that they are poisoned.
Yeah, that's worth taking. So yeah, I'll take a hand crossbow as well.
Not that that'll help us against the Golgara, or whatever it was called, Balgura.
Baldur.
Oh yeah, I was AFK when that was here and then it was gone. What happened?
It kind of it decided to explore its own entrepreneurship, and then
Okay, I see.
Sylvanus took it down.
Tanalith 2, it was a team effort.
And
It was a
Tanalith too.
team
Sorry.
effort.
It was a team effort.
I
Wait,
probably
Tanalith
would have
was
died
getting
about
there.
10.
Yeah, yeah.
We're getting there.
hmm
Oh.
Anyway, so
How many of those bolts was it?
so each one has about half a dozen, 5 or 6, 5, 6, 7,
Okay,
something.
so
Average it to half a dozen per. And there
And
were
there were like 5.
4 in this room. Yeah, there were 4.
Was it a particular? Was this like a pre-existing arrow, or was it?
So it's hand crossbow.
Yeah. And then for the
Um,
bolts.
Is there just a poisoned bolt?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's an existing thing. Because it's
You can
drought
sh-
poison. So it's
I'll just put a note that the crossbow bolts
Yeah.
specifically are poisoned.
yeah, noted with it. Drought poison.
Alright, answer time. Who is
Answer
he?
time.
What the heck did we walk in on?
yeah.
Does he have a name? I don't think he's actually given a name.
Well, he's George now.
Sure, let's go with that.
George.
I am. That's a bad pronunciation of it. It's George.
George. Hey, George.
Okay, well,
Yeah, that is Teresa that you killed, the priestess.
that's unfortunate.
Why?
Oh, just in case you had any attachment, that's unfortunate.
Hardly.
Ah,
Oh, sorry, he does have a name. Sorry, he's me not reading properly. Krenrak.
Krenrak. Very nice.
Yes, Krenrak. I was Teresa's companion for some time until she got bored and decided to use me for less pleasant purposes. I rather lost any interest in helping her from that point. You might like to know there is a prison just a little in the room further south. That is a few other male drow voluntarily being tested, and a couple other actual prisoners. I doubt they will be able to make their way here given their prison guards are slain. He gestures to the
Grimlocks.
thank you. Quagroth was the word that was in my head, but that's the
Yeah.
other things.
The
The werewolfish things. Given their prison guards are dead, and there are other drow and more well-equipped warriors further south still, but they might come looking when nothing happens, but you'll have at least an hour or two before they get suspicious, is my guess.
I could just use Liam in his heart.
Can I show him the map, that hand-drawn map we have, and ask him how accurate it is?
Certainly. Where did I put that? Stream chat. No, game chat. There you are. He takes a second looking over it. Is a little perplexed by it. It has its benefits. He pauses for a moment at the dragon mentioned down the bottom right. All right. The ruined city that it shows is more or less correct. We're in the what it labels as the throne room. Is probably the best description.
Yeah.
The arrangement is off, but could be worse.
Would you like to make amendments to it?
Yeah, he scribbles a few things.
Awesome.
Where does it go? So the
I can add some things to it as well.
Keep Racina away from that map.
Yeah. So
And you guys
the collection of
for me.
rooms, to the right, to the east of the throne room, as it indicates, has a tunnel to the river. The room to the west of the throne room does not connect to the other corridor. The rest of that section is more or less accurate as far as he knows. Yeah, the section... So, apart from those edits, the section to the west of the river is accurate to his knowledge. To the east of the river, he says that there are no structures, there are only caves. And there is no bridge that I am aware of. At least not within this area of the river.
Alright.
Alright.
So are we going to go for a long rest?
Well, I'll interrupt him and say, okay, so from now on, the way things are going to work is we're always welcome here. We're going to get some friends of ours, some goblins and some others, to come down and help fortify this place and protect it for you and patrol the area. And we'll go and see these drow prisoners, and if they're willing to be thankful and accept our help, we'll also send them up here as well. Any objections?
Not on my part. We are not the only force in this level. Hobgoblins control the western city. They may object to your control.
Don't worry, anything goblinoid is easy to deal with. We've got a few tricks to deal with them.
He looks a little skeptical, but is willing to see how that plays out. But yes, he very much doubts that that the rest of the drow would come willingly. There might be a few in the rooms further south being tortured that might.
Yeah, and then the prisoners,
join, but the prisoners less so. Like the ones in the prison, less so. It is a common thing of drow society that they undergo various torments as, particularly the males, undergo various torments as proofs of devotion and worthiness. There are some who have failed some of those tests that are in the caves further to the further beyond still towards the river. But beyond that, it might be of interest to you to know that the drow have been attempting to claim this level as a foothold from which to continue their attacks.
Well, that works perfectly for us. Maybe they can do that on behalf of us.
Depends what you want to attack. It's mainly Skullport that they have their sights set on, which is further down the river.
Oh yes, the city
So,
that we keep hearing of.
Yes.
so is Skullport accessible from here? I can also speak Elvish. I ask him.
Um. It is some way down the river, from what I understand. There should also be caves and tunnels that lead that way, but the hobgoblins control those paths.
He's not lying. I do remember there being access to Skullport this way.
I look at him and say, "You just summoned a demon that nearly killed 2 of us."
Yes.
Yes, but very nearly did
there's
kill
also a
the priestess.
Yes, exactly.
That was kind of funny.
And it was definitely funny.
Yeah, and he's certainly
Thank you,
effective.
Gordo, for agreeing with me.
Alright, I think
look
we
at
all need a
Tan and
rest.
say, how do you find this funny, Tan?
I cast Sacred Flame and deliberately miss.
I interrupt after the second that sacred flame goes off, saying, I think we all just need a rest.
Who were you targeting the sacred flame at?
Imagine me.
Rosina.
Cena responds by saying, "Oh, we all love a good practical joke around here."
I relay everything Krenrak has just
I
told
have
us to everyone else as
revised
well.
my notes
Who
in my,
doesn't speak Elvish, though, too?
in my spellbook here, and it does seem like there are certain precautions that can be taken to prevent such a scenario as what just transpired.
Yeah, it's called
That
Don't
would
Do
be
It
appreciated.
Again.
I do not wish to cause disruption within our group. I do consider my friendship with yours to be. I do consider you to be my bestest of friend. So I do not wish to
Okay, just
hurt that
think,
relationship. If you do not wish me to
think
spawn
before
demons,
you
even if
do
it is for
stuff.
our benefit, I will not do
Just-
so.
Just think before you do that again.
Oh, man.
If we're about to go for a long rest, can I turn into a young copper dragon for funsies?
For funsies.
I would love to do that for funsies.
Using polymorph.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
pretty sure it's level 7.
let me see what the description of this is. Sorry.
Young copper dragon.
No, I think he's looking at the spell.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going for
Before-
Dragon.
Before we do that, can I request that one of our healthier, more rested members go up and inform the goblins and bring some of them down at some point in our rest? And then can we sort out a way to secure the doors for the time being while they come back?
I should
Again,
be
you've
able
got
to go
about
get them.
you've got
Oh, I
about an
probably
hour or
just need a
two.
short rest.
You've got about an hour or two at the I'm forgetting his name. At Krenrak's reckoning, you've got about an hour or two before anyone takes notice of the lack of guards.
And we get
I've got-
about 2 hours of what's it called? Light activity in a long rest.
And I only need
half
4
an hour to get
hours.
to the goblins.
I only need a 4-hour rest to begin with because of my racial trait.
So yeah, certainly
Entirely
someone
yes.
can go and retrieve the goblins from the upper floor.
I'll do that as the dragon.
Alright.
That's gonna go great.
Uh,
Just make sure you establish that you're a holy messenger of Let's See the God of Battles and all of that. So I relay all the information
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
Wait,
Now,
so he's turning into a dragon. to go
polymorph
back.
doesn't allow that, unfortunately.
Oh,
The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or
yeah,
less than
yeah.
the target's.
Oh man.
so you can be a T-Rex.
Is a dragon not a beast?
A dragon is not a
Oh.
beast, a dragon is a dragon. Dragons
Yeah.
are their own class of
unique.
creature, and they are
Yeah.
powerfully, innately magical beings.
Yeah.
Man.
Also, by the way, if you are the one casting Lehman's Tiny Hut, you can't leave the hut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with
Well,
that,
if we have 1 to 2 hours, I can. If you guys start the long rest, I can go get the goblins, and by the time I'm back, I should have 4. That should be less than 4 hours, right?
Yeah, getting up there will only take like half an hour to an hour, because remember, when we went back to the surface, it took like 20 minutes.
a bit longer than that,
can
but
be
yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
I can
but
be a giant ape.
my thought is more, I can get the full benefit of the long rest still too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm saying you'll be well and truly within that safe
Yeah.
window where you can still do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could direct you. I know the way. I'm the guide, and I only really
He
need a
knows
short
the
rest,
way.
so I can come with you as well.
You've been through,
I know the
you've
way.
been through that long ago.
Or
Having cleared
one of
out
us can
the area,
go, it doesn't matter.
having cleared out the area above, or at least most of the area above, the goblins have started expanding and securing it as best they can. And so there is a small contingent of them actually pretty close to that, to the staircase down, securing the dragon bone room and the restoration circle, all the stuff like that. So at least for the next few days, that is reasonably secure, and you are very quickly able to get hold of some of the goblins to come down and secure the area with you.
Could you guys, while you're up there, organize for them to take the head of the mind flayer and store it somewhere for me?
We can do
Yeah.
that.
Thank you.
They'll probably just put it on the eye stalk that's missing from your beholder.
Or certainly in that room.
Tim,
The goblins can figure out how to use that.
Yep. Yes? Someone said something?
swarms of insects are considered beasts. So I could become-
Each
That's funny.
insect is a beast. The swarm is its own class of thing. It's not a single beast.
That would have been funny though.
Also, I will point out you gain the full statistics of that creature.
About to go down to 1 HP.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
1 intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh. How long does polymorph last again?
An hour. Probably is concentration. Yeah, it's concentration. So he can drop concentration on it. He still has his own intentions and personality, but has the wisdom, intelligence, charisma, strength, dexterity, constitution of this thing, which
Would
is
you have the
usually not
intelligence? But if you have an intelligence of 1, would you be able to know that to drop
Be basically
concentration?
a rock.
probably not. Well, no, a rock is an intelligence of 0.
Yeah, no, but it's like not. Oh, there's like the slightest degree of difference.
There's enough.
My point is,
Like there is an
you
amount
wouldn't-
of self-awareness.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
know what a spell is, let alone how to drop concentration on it.
I feel
You
like
also
I'm more.
wouldn't be able to understand any of us or anything like that.
I feel like I'd be more likely to forget how to keep concentration than to forget how to stop concentration.
Yeah,
Also,
something
I
like
think I just got. Also, I think the T-Rex is a challenge rating of 8,
Is it?
but
Yeah.
so I can become a giant ape.
I don't think
Yes,
it
it
is,
is.
because the trick is usually you get summon woodland beings, you get pixies, and you use polymorph to turn everyone else into T-Rexes. I'm pretty sure it's viable.
yes, but I
Unless
think
they
that's
upcast.
contingent on you being the right level.
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you are all able to take a long rest.
Yay.
I will
And so the end of the
also
session?
end the session there.
Yep.
So in my long rest, am I going all the way up to the when I'm getting the goblins? Am I going all the way to the Goblin Bazaar, or just like to the edge of their lines?
You really only need to go to the edge of their lines unless you want to go further.
Yeah.
You are able to get some arrows from them if you want as well.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Another 20 probably would be reasonable.
You can buy those from them for half the regular price because they like you.
All right, and what
Ooh.
is that price?
Buy as many as
One
you see
purchase.
fit.
What is it? 1 per 20, right?
I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know.
If you look in your inventory, it should say the price of each bolt, shouldn't it? Like how much it
Yeah,
should
is that the price per or the price for the whole? Yeah, okay, that's per 20 is 1 gold.
Alright.
Right, I'll buy 2 sets, may as well.
Yeah, all
be.
good.
So it's
At
just
some
one
point-
for 40.
Yeah, at some point I want... I messed things up. I want to get, what's that? There's that quiver that lets you hold 60.
Yeah. Isn't it also like an endless quiver or something? And it's like it's like an uncommon item or something.
It's uncommon, but it's not endless. I was looking it up.
It's certainly large.
Yeah. Oh.
You could also
Jeez, yeah, go on.
retro. You could outfit a bag of holding to serve a similar purpose.
It was like, well, it was to have the quiver to be able to have 60 on you at once, and then you have a bag of holding or something similar to have extra arrows in.
Yeah.
Was what I was saying.
You could just have multiple quivers.
Well, yeah. But that's a lot of quivers. You just see me carrying like 50 quivers.
Whoa.
It's the efficient quiver. That's one.
Yeah. So.
Can you see our goblins come down and fortify us next time?
Are you leading the charge?
Yeah, sounds good.
With let's do.
Is it possible we can get an updated or edited version of that map as well with the amendments? If that's not too much to ask.
Yeah, I might do that through the week.
Awesome. Yeah, if it's too much work, don't worry about it.
Yep. Anyway.
I mean, you can literally just like MS Paint over the map that we already have.
Yeah, that's more or less what I would have done.
So we're long resting.
Yes, you may all take a long rest. I'll make sure the others do as well. I will put the spell books into the game text chat momentarily. Actually, into the library is more appropriate.
Yeah.
And then I think I will end the session now.
Awesome.
Yeah, you did well. I'm glad none of you dropped.
Boom.
Yeah, it was a lot.
One more.
The
charge.
Baldur helped immensely.
Mm.
Yeah.
Huge damage output and very effective distraction.
Yeah.
Although it almost killed some of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it would have only.
Okay.
You don't know that. It could have full killed someone.
Yeah, so I have
it definitely could have.
Considering aren't Tan and I are the only healers that are here right now? Or like people like that have any healing. So if
Yes.
Tan had dropped and I was on the other end of the fight, because I was like up here at first, that could
So
have
I have a
gone
max-
really bad.
I have a max health of 55. The spider hit me, dropped me to 30 something. Then I healed back up with Hexblade and was at 40. Then the 2 hits, the only other thing to hit me the entire time was that demon, and its 2 hits dropped me to 17.
Ooh.
So 1 or 2 more hits would have dropped me entirely.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as strong a monster next time.
Yeah.
Like, it did its job very well. It's
It
just
didn't-
when
yeah.
it turned around and attacked us.
It did its job. Maybe
No,
make
it-
sure you have better control over it next time.
Because I could have a look.
It was
into-
From a
There
strategic
definitely was-
standpoint, it was good.
Cool.
I mean, to me, it was fine. I was in the other room most of the time. I shot 2 arrows at it, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't my character, the build because of the build I'm going for, does not like extra planar stuff.
Any extra planet stuff, or just like
Extra planet.
devils and demons?
Any extra planar. So
But some extra planar stuff's good though.
Yeah, even if I was
he's,
like
he's
summoning-
just he's just not happy with aberrations and demons.
Are you going? Are you
How
doing
would he
Oath of the
feel-
Watchers?
I'm doing Oath of the Watchers. Yeah,
Yeah, it's such a good one.
I know.
So,
Apparently, if you
Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, apparently Oath of the Watchers in Descent to Avernus is god tier.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
Well, yeah, you can, because instead of just turning undead, you can actually
Yeah.
turn like anything that's extraplanar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Demon.
Apparently
Does
once
that
you're in
count
Avernus,
for
it's insane.
Undead. Your
Oh
channel
yeah,
divinity.
it probably would
is
affect
like,
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, more a matter of in descent into Avernus, because you're on their home turf, because you're
Oh,
on
yeah.
their
Yeah,
native
you-
plane.
you-
Does
I don't
that
know. I
actually
don't know
prove-
how that works.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
I imagine it'd be up for the DM to decide, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, it depends on the wording of the thing.
Is it because you don't like things that don't belong in the current plane you're in, or the plane you are from? Is the question.
That's a good question.
Abjure Extraplanar. You use your channel divinity to castigate unworldly beings. As an action, you present your holy symbol, blah, 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 blah. Each aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, or fiend within 30 feet of you that can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail, they turn for 1 minute. A creature must spend all its movement, blah, 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 blah.
It doesn't care
So
what
that
plane they're
would-
from.
Does not care.
So that
They just
if I
have to
stand
go.
if I stand too close to you, though, it will mess up my character.
Yeah,
You're not
because
I
it
know.
affects Fae.
Are you fair?
Yeah, I'm Fae. I'm a
Yeah.
Sage. I'm Fae.
Oh, right, yep, in that one. Yes.
In
Yeah.
that one, yeah.
Mm.
What about in this one? Because this.
Oh, in this one, no, I'm fine. But in the other
Yeah.
one, I would do
In the other one,
me
if I
up.
was going for that, no. The other
Yeah.
one, I'm actually. He's going the route of Blood Hunter. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I'm gonna do.
in this campaign, what does your character think then? If I were to cast etherealness and just disappear from the plane.
He would be a little disturbed, but he knows you guys, so you know.
I definitely won't use that to mess with you and then pop back into existence like right in
That
front of
would
you.
not happy. That would
I'm
not.
a
What about
warrior, Oath of
the-
the Watcher's Paladin.
That,
Sounds
you know,
good.
and that's why I went out of my way to like really kill the mind flare. So
Horizon Walker Ranger love.
The Watcher just gets cool abilities as well.
I
Like
know.
level 7, you get extra initiative. You have an aura of alertness for everyone. At 18th level, it increases 30 feet.
Oh yeah. I mean, the initial oath spells aren't great, but
Yeah.
the ones you get later on are just like they're awesome.
Technically, if you got high enough level, you could use Spirit Shroud like me for all your attacks as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, look forward to it. Anyway, see you all next time.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have
See you
to
next
go.
time. Thank you,
People are waiting
Rose.
for me. See ya. Thanks
Yeah.
for the great session.
Yeah, no, thank